Which way do we want to turn you? All right. I can see myself. Can you see me? You can see me and you can see me. So if I don't look directly at you, it's because I am on TikTok and YouTube. So I wanted to, have a little powwow. Because I don't know. I don't think people understand the gravity. Okay. Let me see. I got to get a webcam for my computer. Anyway, I really don't think that people understand the gravity of what's about to happen, what's already in progress. Because I tell y'all all the time, let me not get into it. Hi, my name is Josie. Welcome to 50 Essentials. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Okay. Now let's get into it. Y'all, it's like a sinkhole. A lot of people are not aware of a sinkhole until like everything get destroyed. Like it happens so fast. And you don't realize things are as bad as they are until you're like knee deep in the shit. Okay. Mars goes retrograde tomorrow. It stations retrograde tomorrow. So if you've been wondering why the hell does this Mercury retrograde seem like the most horrible one I've ever been conscious of? Because we were in the shadow period of Mars retrograde when Mercury went retrograde. Okay, like that Mars energy has been the undertone, literally has been the undertone to this retrograde we've been experiencing with Mercury, y'all. Okay, so we've been dealing with Mercury and Mars at least for the last like 2 weeks. Okay, specifically. So if you're wondering why emotions are high and people are literally like telling you their whole life story and all of these secrets are coming out, and just craziness after craziness, because I know y'all seen, I know y'all have been seeing what's been happening all over social media. It's not, honestly, I think the whole galactic thing, the UFO and UAP thing, that's actually calm compared to why did they do what they did to the dude with United Healthcare? Like, what's that about? It's literally like being in high school and you heard that somebody fought somebody, you was oblivious to the whole saga, and then you get all of the information after this big event happens, and you're like, people are like, yeah, they've been arguing for 2 or 3 weeks, and then they finally fought. Like, this is how it feels. Like you are slow on the uptake, and you're finding out all of this stuff, but you're finding it out at the climax. And it's like, whoa. It's like, hold on, everybody sit down. And then South Korea. And I'm like, wait, I'm not ready. Everything is all over the place because nobody wants to talk anymore. They just want to be about it. Whatever it is, whatever anybody has been tired of, they just want to be about it now. They're not trying to talk anymore, okay? Because Mars is not a planet that talks and negotiates and argues. Mars is a planet that wants to just shut it down. It wants to knock you out real quick and let you know what's really up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Brittany, how you doing, love? Yeah, this energy has been, it's whew. And what's so wild about it is in my last one in November, my energy update on my YouTube channel in November, I talked about a lot of this stuff, but I wasn't really there for it. I'm over here still in, La La Land, over here in the bliss energies while I'm doing that November energy update. And then I come back in December to do that energy update, and I'm like shocked in real time. Y'all watch me go through like the 5 stages of grief during that December video because I did not know. because I've been so wrapped up in all of the craziness just right here in my face that I did not realize what was about to go down. Okay. Because just like y'all, the energies are doing the things in my own personal life to where I hadn't even been following the astrology. And for those of you who don't know, I follow Vedic astrology. You know, take what resonates, leave the rest. Whatever you don't understand, we'll pick that up later, right? Mercury went retrograde in Scorpio. I can't repeat this enough. Mercury went retrograde in Scorpio. Mars is literally stationing retrograde tomorrow in Cancer. Okay. Y'all know how they got them videos on TikTok about how you don't go to the North Sea or something like that. There's these certain parts of the ocean that are really, really dangerous, right? Well, that's what I would say that this energy is like. Those parts of the ocean that you just don't go to unless you really just don't care about living. Okay. I'm just saying. Mars is the ancient ruler of Scorpio, y'all. Okay. The difference between Pluto and Mars when it comes to Scorpio energy is you got to get mad first, i.e., Mars, before you make the transformation, which is Pluto. Okay. So, and because Vedic astrology likes to stick with the, ancient rulers, it is what it is. Either way it go, a lot of people are being fed up. They're being triggered to be fed up so that collectively we can make whatever transformations we need to make. But it ain't pretty at all. It's literally like when a fight breaks out at a club. You was just chilling. You was just enjoying yourself. And because something that ain't got nothing to do with you happened over there, now you in it and you fighting for your life. Like, this is where we are as a collective. Okay. So your best bet is to know where all the exits are and stay calm. Okay. I'm just saying, because this energy is like, you don't even know. Like, there's things coming out everywhere. There's curveballs. There's all kinds of stuff. You don't even know what to even think could possibly happen next, because all of the things that are happening right now seem to be happening in the wildest way you could possibly imagine. And with Scorpio energy, it's one of those things where you don't want to underestimate it, because that energy will show up and show out. Okay. Right now, underestimating anybody is dangerous. So don't try it. Okay. Don't try it, because you have no idea who they know, what connections they got, just because they've been portraying this energy. It's like Black Widow energy. Okay. It will make you comfortable and then it will destroy you. Okay. So don't be comfortable in this energy. Don't chill and think you know anything. I don't know crap. Okay. Don't even act like you know up in here, because I promise you, with the amount of changes that are happening at the pace that the changes are being implemented, what you thought you knew is going to easily shift. So you've got to be in the moment, literally, with this energy. And you're going to be getting information for your next steps, like in the moment. Okay. So don't be so impulsive, because Mars is, that energy wants you'll want to impulsively just do stuff, jump the gun, rip the Band-Aid off. But there's processes you have to allow in order for everything to be done safely. Okay. It's literally like, there's so many different ways that I could describe the energy of this beautiful retrograde overlap, because what? I freaked out, y'all, when I was looking at the Cosmic Insights app. I was like, I was thinking, oh yeah, and after Mercury goes retrograde, then Mars is going to station retrograde. But I thought it was one after the other. This overlap is a whole nother situation. Okay. It's just like, whoa, watch out. There's this big energy of watch out. There's this big energy of duck. I don't even care if you don't see nothing flying in the sky. Just duck anyway. Just lay low, stay low, low crawl. I don't know what to tell you, but just know that your best bet is to do things in a paced manner. Don't try to rush nothing, and be okay with repeating yourself. Be okay with having to turn in the same paperwork over and over again. Be okay with the fact that this don't work like that no more. You could have did an application for something last week. This week coming up, it's a completely different application. They done published a new application all of a sudden. There's questions on it, on the new one that's not on the old one, and vice versa. There's questions missing. Like, y'all gotta be okay with all of this. Just take it in stride. Be like, okay, this is the new thing. Okay, so how do we do this? This is literally like rapid learning, but also rapid letting go. Like, it's like if somebody literally comes out of nowhere and tells you peanut butter and jelly doesn't exist no more, now it's this new thing. Don't try to hold on to the old peanut butter and jelly. Learn about the new thing, because that's what's going to save you. Okay, sitting here arguing about, no, you're a liar, that's not true, or blah, 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 because I'm speaking for the collective when it comes to whatever new technologies randomly come out, whatever new systems get put in place. Instead of sitting there arguing about what it should be, how it should function, and how it always used to be, you better just be open to learn, because there's nothing you could do about it anyway. The change was made. And if you want to still benefit from it in any way, if you still want to function with that tool or with that system, you're going to have to get with the program, whatever that new program is. Okay. And it's going to be frustrating. Call a friend, get with your soul fam. You can fuss and be frustrated with them. But when it comes to handling business and continuing on with life, you're going to have to suck it up. Learn what you need to learn to move forward, because everything is kind of everywhere right now. And I don't know. And you got to be okay with hearing that, because some of us have been so codependent on others that they are not okay with hearing, I don't know. And they freak out. What do you mean you don't know? You always know. You're the person to go to. This is your job. Blah, blah, blah. Ain't none of that no more. You gonna get hit. Somebody gonna punch you if you freak out like that. I promise you. Because this is a no-nonsense energy. I'm just saying. Don't come up with no whole, you need to do your job. This is your job. If a person is literally telling you that there is nothing that they can do about it, you got to understand they are most likely working for somebody else. They don't own the company. They don't write the mandates, blah, blah, blah. If they telling you during this period of time that they don't know, there's nothing that they can do. You can hang up and try somebody else. They might know, or they may be able to figure that out, but trying to force in the moment something to happen when everything is telling you no, that's what Mars wants to do, but that's not what you should do. Mars, when you're thinking about ancient Mars, when you're thinking about the energy that rules Scorpio, is different from the Mars that rules Aries. The Mars that rules Scorpio, if it comes against opposition, it acts like a general. It doesn't act like just some jarhead that's just going to plow through things. This ancient Mars energy is strategic. It's going to say, okay, it's going to step back. and it's going to make a plan, and it's going to gain information, just like in warfare. It's going to gain information, it's going to do reconnaissance, and then it's going to try again. It's not, this energy doesn't give up, but it just operates a different way. It's not going to just make a mess and plow through things. So which Mars do you want to be? Because you have the opportunity to be like an Aries energy or the Scorpio energy. Are you the general? Are you the jarhead? Because if you just focus on the, what is it? If you just focus on what it is that you want and you don't let anything deter you, then you're more likely to get it. But if you let the process and the people and all this and that deter you, you're going to be so far away from your objective. Okay? If y'all don't know like military terminology, now would be a good time to learn just some basic military terminology. I'm just saying, because that's what's literally happening. Everything is going to become strategy. Everything is going to become, gathering of information and making a plan and then executing this plan. And then there's also the aspect of having to train other people, because we can't do things alone, right? So there's all of these things that have to happen in a way that people are not used to. And there's all of this responsibility being put on you that wasn't there before, because y'all are not going to have stuff. It's going to be like Swiss cheese out there, okay? So you're going to be forced to be independent in areas of your life that you wasn't planning on being independent in, okay? It just, don't freak out. It's okay that you don't know. Learn. Be open to learning. You're going to have to be trainable because it's going to be like Swiss cheese out there. There are going to be holes in things. This is going to be like, we don't have enough of the items that we need to make this recipe, so we have to improvise. And the end result needs to be edible, okay? We're not just going to improvise it, because we got people that are for real hungry, right? And you have a recipe that you don't have all the ingredients to, and you have to improvise. And it still has to be edible, y'all. Like, it's not about how it looks, because you're dealing with people who are ready to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, moms, y'all better respect everybody that is a mom and they've been doing their mom thing. I'm not talking about whatever reality where there's moms that's slacking. No, I'm talking about them moms that can flip tortillas with their bare hands on a burner. Them mamas. Y'all better find you a mama, find you a witch, find you a curandera, find you somebody that's wizard like, because they're going to help you and guide you. Okay? Because you're going to be like, how am I supposed to drive my car if I can't get gas? But then my job is telling me I still got to come in, and I don't even know how to use the app to ride the bus, and so on. Because I'm telling y'all, in some areas, it's going to be like that. I don't know what's going to happen. This ain't no situation where you're going to look at me and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, and then you're going to be like, okay, no, we're not doing that. Okay, this is not what's happening. But what I am going to tell you is what I am sensing in the energies of the collective right now. And there are going to be things missing that you rely heavily upon. There are going to be things malfunctioning that you rely upon, and you're going to have to know what to do in that moment. How are you going to pivot? Are you open to learning? Because yes, that beautiful term shit is about to go down. Yes, indeed. With 100% energy behind it, like something A series of things is about to happen, okay? What those things are, I don't know. But I know that those things are going to cause holes, okay? And you're going to have to deal with it. Hey, love. No wonder I was feeling off this morning. Yes, yes, yes. And hold up, though. I've been talking about Mars and Mercury going retrograde. Those are literally just two things. Out of all the rest of the aspects that could be possibly happening with the current transits and all this and that, I'm only focused on these two planets. There's other things going on, y'all. I'm not an astrologer, but I prepare you to be able to work with an astrologer. I am like your little kindergarten teacher for chart navigation. Okay? So I don't want y'all, trying to pin me to a cork board or nothing like that. I ain't got time. I don't like to think, y'all. You know why I don't like to think? It's because I be channeling. And when I feel stuff, I tell you. So even though I may not know all of the things that are about to go down out there, I do know how they're going to affect us, okay? And you're going to need to know how to rub a couple of sticks together in theory. You know what I mean? That's a metaphor. Just you going to have to figure some things out. Because some people, and the reason why we're going to have to figure some things out is because some people effed around and found out. And they're suffering the consequences, and therefore we gotta suffer the consequences. And it's just lit out there, okay? This is not the type of fight. This is not UFC. This is not a boxing match. It's not gonna be entertaining because it affects all of us, okay? I'm just saying. So just know that if you are chill, if you don't start no stuff, it won't be no stuff, okay? If you chill and you're observant and you're connected to the higher source within you, you will move through this unscathed, okay? But if you and your feelings and you trying to, every little thing distracts you and you're getting into it with every little thing, I don't know what to tell you. But I'm going to stay far away from you, though. That's one thing I will do because I ain't trying to get into it, okay? Let me look at this chat. Oh, yeah. You're welcome, love. Yes, remain adaptable. That is a great word. Remain adaptable. Okay, you know how like in those karate movies and stuff, they'd be like smoke, be like water. Nah, you're gonna have to be like nanotechnology, okay? How about that? Try to imagine being like nanotech. Just saying, because we're no longer being like smoke and being like water. We got to be like plasma. We got to be like nanotechnology. We got to be like things we don't even know what they are, okay? In order to get through this. There are going to be some inconvenient glitches, y'all, okay? Very inconvenient glitches. And some of those things ain't going to ever come back. They're going to get broke, they're going to malfunction, and they're not going to come back. And I think that was the purpose. I think that is being done on purpose, okay? So just know that. Don't be surprised. That's what I'm talking to you right now, so you won't be surprised. You were expecting this. Oh, okay, that's what she was talking about. This is how that works. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many of us and there's too many things that we've created. So I'm not trying to get into all of that. That's a lot. I'm just saying. But yeah, protect your peace. Be willing to not say nothing. Be willing to not give input. Be willing to step back. Be willing to walk away. Be willing to say no as a full sentence. Because people are going to want to argue you down. Okay? They are going to want to argue you down. Don't allow it to happen. If you have to get in your car, I don't care who you're talking to. It could be your dad, your mom, your principal, whatever. Whoever's trying to drag you into some thing. Get yourself out of there, because it's literally the way this energy is set up. It seems like you're dealing with belligerent drunkards. And there's no reasoning, okay? There's no reasoning. Whew. Take a lesson from the introverted collective. Find you a Snuggie or something, some socks. Just, I wouldn't plan on being out there this holiday season, all them little Christmas parties and stuff. Nah. I don't care if you're giving me extra credit. I don't care if you're going to give me a day. I don't care what you offer me. You're not getting me to go to nobody's Christmas party. None of these little events that they be having during the holidays. Don't do nothing extra, okay? And keep your calendar as clear as possible, because there's going to be stuff coming out of nowhere that you are going to have to handle and respond to, okay? I'm just saying. You need buffer room with your time, with your finances, with your energy. You're going to need to create buffer room, because it's about to get wild in ways that I can't even imagine. Okay. I'm just saying. And this is not, of course, to scare anybody or freak anybody out. What good is that going to do? Well, what good is it going to do? I'm sitting here telling you to stay out your feelings, and then you're freaking out just for me giving you the message. No, that's not how this is supposed to go. I'm empowering you and giving you tools to be able to walk through the fire and not be toasty at the end of it, okay? That's what I'm trying to do here, just to be clear. And, there may be some moments that are entertaining. Enjoy those moments and be grateful for the fact that it's not you knee deep in the shit, okay? Enjoy being far away from that. But then, of course, hold a space of love for the collective that chose the hard way, that decided they wanted to continue to be hard-headed. Hold a space of love, because pointing fingers and making fun of people is not going to help you either. This is a very it's not a it's slippery, y'all. Like, every move you make is like if you're on ice, like if you're in ice skates. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be mindful. You can't be just karma is like here in your face right now, and you can't just be like, oh, that's what they get and all this and that, because next thing you know, your tire is gonna have a nail in it or some craziness. And it doesn't mean that anybody's throwing energy at you or nothing like that. It's just, what goes around comes around, and that wheel is spinning really, really fast right now. No. So that's why I'm like, your best bet is just to kind of put yourself in a bubble with all of your favorite snacks. You know what I'm saying? Get on YouTube and learn how to tie a knot, something, start a fire, dig a hole. I don't know. Keep yourself busy learning things that you would need for like basic survival. It doesn't mean that you're going to have to use them, but at least you know them. I'm just saying. It's going to be to a point where some of you are going to have to literally just, the only thing that you're going to have to keep your psyche intact is your personal hygiene. I got up, I bathed, I brushed my teeth, that's good. I'm good. That's what's making me okay. Because once you don't have that and you walking around, scratching and stinking, and don't set yourself up, y'all, because this energy can make you anxious. It can make you depressed. And I already know y'all having some wild dreams. Last night was really real. It was real lucid for me last night. I had to figure out where I wanted to be. If I wanted to be in this waking reality or if I wanted to stay there. Like, I had some major decisions to make when I woke up. I was like, what is this? It can really mess with your psyche, okay? Psychological health is it's gonna be something. Y'all gonna have to literally like make yourself present with those little 5, touch the table that's in front of you, what color is the walls. You're gonna have to check in often. Okay, is that chair really there? And it's so funny because I'm obviously segueing into the spiritual side of this. Yes, you're gonna see ghosts. Yes, you're gonna dream about, have premonition dreams, and you might know. Brittany is a hoot. You might know when somebody's going to pass and all that good stuff, but you are a powerful multidimensional being and you have a more awareness than you had before, and these things are actually normal, and so you should not freak out about them. You should observe them, right? And say, oh wow, I did that, this is happening, okay, but you should not be so dramatic about the things happening. All of us, whether we're a Pisces or not, I love the Western astrology crew, all of us are going to be a little too psychic for our liking, okay, during this period of time where it's not going to be the greatest, but the information is there for you to be able to move accordingly, okay? The information is being presented to you so that you can make an informed decision on how you want to move forward, because this energy is all about moving forward, okay? Moving forward. This energy does not like stagnancy. And like I told them in the last video I did on Instagram, because I'm talking to TikTok too, y'all. Because of Mars going retrograde in Cancer, it's going to be a lot that has to do with 4th house stuff, which is land. So you know how people like to fight over land and have these wars and stuff over land, okay? Ancestry, all of this 4th house stuff. Even your inner foundation is literally being threatened, okay? Your inner foundation, your core. And you are the only one that can protect that, okay? That's very, very important. Don't rely on other people. This is where you find out what you're made of, literally, because when you need help, there's a lot of times that you're not going to be able to find nobody to help you, and you're going to have to figure it out on your own. This is a you pissed mom off energy in such a way where there are no more chances left. Nobody's counting anymore. We're not counting, oh, I'm going to count to 5, and then all of a sudden you straighten up. No. And you're so comfortable and you're so used to that counting that you're not even going to know what to do with yourself, because it's not going to happen for you now. There are no chances left. Okay. And just imagine if I'm telling you that this is happening just for each individual, right? Just imagine what that looks like if the whole collective is going through the same thing at the same time. A lot of desperation, energy. People are going to be grasping at straws. People are going to be blaming harder and pointing the finger harder. It's going to be something. And your job is to basically make sure that it's not you, that you're not out there doing the things, and that you are mastering your emotions, educating yourself on whatever your soul is calling for you to educate yourself on, doing your self-care, staying present as much as you possibly can, observing your observing your gifts, you know what I'm saying? Um, and learning more about them and mastering your gifts to where you're not afraid of them, but you're actually able to walk with them and actually, you know, do something useful with your gifts, you see? Because a lot of us are just, you know, we got all of these beautiful extrasensory perceptions and we're not doing anything with them. We're throwing them into the entertainment bin and we're not actually using them in our day-to-day lives off camera. You know what I'm saying? Off of social media. Y'all have no idea. Like, I be over here. I got my manifestation oath over there on the wall. I do my star magic. I do my qigong. I do my affirmations. You know, I got salt. Sometimes I will take the guy at Dollar General was like, why do you need 6 containers of salt? And I had to explain to him because sometimes I do a salt ring around my house. That's why. Okay. So a lot of people, when they see the salt in my kitchen, they think that I'm using just regular table salt. I'm like, no, I don't ingest that, but it goes around my house. You know what I'm saying? So you do the things, you know, be about that life. Don't let it just be entertainment. Believe in yourself, because this energy, Scorpio, is all about your personal power too. Where have you allowed it to be utilized by others, and how can you call it back to yourself? You know, you can't call your personal power back to yourself if you don't even believe in yourself. And the only way to build that belief within yourself is to try the things, to play around, to observe, to engage with yourself and show yourself that, oh, you can do this, you can do that. Oh, you are quite powerful, and there is something here. It's going to grow that thing, you know, it's going to grow it. So yeah, hopefully y'all y'all got something from that, because, you know, I'm concerned. You know, it's like watching kids play on the playground and somebody's hanging upside down from the monkey bars. There's this concern, but I'm not going to do anything about it either, though. You know what I'm saying? They got the ground now that's like rubber and it's like a freaking carpet. So in my mind, the most that can happen is, okay, the kid will fall, they'll learn a lesson. So that's kind of the approach you got to take, because they don't have sidewalks up under them anymore. They're not going to get hurt too bad. So that's the approach you got to take to this situation. Yeah, it's a little concerning, but as long as I focus on what I can control, I think I'm gonna be all right. I can't be worried. Who am I gonna save if I'm not okay? I can't be worried about them out there. You know, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. It's gonna look a little crazy, but as long as I'm handling business over here, I'm good. You know, that's pretty much how you're gonna have to be. That's all I can tell you, because man, this energy is it's not for everybody. It will bring the sorcerer, the mystic, the warrior out of you. Y'all have fun with them dreams, you know. Remember your little silver cord if you get snatched out of your body. I'm just saying, it only takes a split second to visualize something. Y'all better start practicing. Go stare at a candle. I'm just saying. Because there's a lot. There's a lot that's about to, yeah. Yep. So yeah, hopefully y'all followed that, watch this video and the last 2 energy updates on my YouTube channel as often as you need to as things happen, because I've been having to go back and listen to them myself. after certain things happen, I'm like, yo, did I say that? Okay, I said it. So just be cool about it. Okay, I'm just that's where I am right now, y'all. But I did want to come and give y'all a huddle because we're all here. I'm going through it with you. Frustration energy. Yep. And this energy, like whenever you do get frustrated, try to move your body in whatever way you can, whether it's slow or fast. You can, if you're a runner, go run. If you don't run, just, do yoga or something. But movement is going to be very important as well. Okay. Hey, Ascension brother. How you doing? You're going to have to catch the replay because I got to let y'all go because I have to move. I'm over here twitching. I got to go. But I got the message out because it was literally like a volcano. I wasn't planning on doing this video, but it was like a volcano. And I was like, oh, let me do this so I can go about my business and get calm again. I need to get grounded. I'm wearing shungite. I don't know if it's enough. Let me go stick some obsidian in my bra. I don't know, y'all. But have a beautiful day, loves. Love to you all in the now. Thank you so much for being here. Brittany, you made my day. I'm glad you're wearing shungite too. I don't know why I was called to wear it, but I've been wearing it for the last couple of days, y'all. But talk to y'all all soon. Take care, loves.